YouTube, this is Andrea here, and we are off to our next page in our mini album. This is the last page we did. We have a flip here and a flip here. I still need to cut out some paper for this. Then we have a tag in a pocket, and then another tag in a pocket, and then this flips open, and I need to make a tag for this pocket. But this is a pocket page, then a flip. I like how that one turned out. So on this one, you're going to quarter all of your this whole page. So you're going to put a quarter here, a quarter here, quarter here, and a quarter here. Let's see. Then you're going to cut out pockets for each one of your quarters. You're going to need 4 of them. And on here, your pockets should be 4 by 4. If you're using the same size book. If not, go ahead and measure out what your quarters are going to be, and then measure out your pockets. So you're going to need 4 of those, and they are 4 by 4. Then you're going to need 4 flips. These flips are 4.5 by 3. And you're going to need 4 of those. Then you're going to need 4 tags. And the tags, what are they? They are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 for your tags, and you're going to need 4 of those. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these put together. We'll start with I have numbered these 1, 2, 3, and 4. You might want to do the same if you don't want to forget which one goes where. Get our pokey tool out. Get our glue out. And let's get these on. You notice I'm not putting down paper on here because you don't have to. Your pocket should cover it up pretty nicely. Okay. A little bit of glue at the bottom. And you want to bring it down to the edge, and then towards the center. There we go. And then there's our pocket. And you want to do the next one the same way. It's going to be down to the bottom, because you're going to have a little gap here. So you can pull your tag in and out. Little glue at the bottom. This one you're going to butt up right against here, leaving no space in between those two. And you'll have about 1/8 of an inch away from the score line. And that, my dear friends, is those 2 pockets. Let's go ahead and do the other 2. Number 3. On this one here, you don't want to go past this line that you created to go straight across, because then you'll block the pocket that's down here. So just be careful of that. Okay. Go to the center. And then stay above that line. And you should still have plenty of space here for your tag to go in and out. Okay, in our last pocket, we're going to do the same as before. We're going to butt it up against this one. Go from corner to corner or edge to edge, and you should be good to go. Perfect. See, we're really good on the score line. We didn't block it or anything, so that's wonderful. Make sure that glue is sticking down. Alright, now we have our flips. Put a string on here. Okay. And our flips go right on top of our pockets. And two. Just make sure they're not too high. So you want to make sure it's not longer than the pocket. And you don't want it to cut into the space next to the pocket. So you don't want it to cut into this space here. Okay. And do number 2. And you can keep it in line. Just make sure you leave that 1/8 of an inch between both of these flips. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 magnets on these flips so they don't get in my way while we're working on the other 2 flips. So we'll get our little tape out. Do a 1/2 inch from the top. And the same on this side. And get your little scissors out. Cut a couple of squares, small ones. Put them on the back of the magnet. Remove your backing. And fold those down. Voila. Up, up, and our magnets are here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of tape to keep them pressed down while we work on the other flips. Okay, now we're doing 3 and 4. This is number 3. There we go. And number 4. Just gotta be real careful not to get it on that line. Let's see if I messed that up. I might have to take that off. Oh, we look good. Looking good. Let's put magnets on these two. Okay, we need 2 more. And our tape, we're going to do the same thing as we did before. 1/2 inch from the top. And we're cut off some little squares. Place those on the back. All right. Nice and protected and where we want it to stay. Okay, so that is flip 1 through 4, plus we have pocket 1 through 4, and then we have our tags. And before you put your paper on your tags, you're going to pick a ribbon or something that you could pull with, so that you can slide the tag in and out easily. Okay. I think I want to go with ribbon. I think I want to pick ribbon. Question is, what color? I have a few colors in here. I have this cream, which is really pretty. This light blue, which, here's our papers. I don't think this light blue goes. Cream would go. We'll leave that there for right this second. Purple is too much. That's too much. What's this? It's black and yellow. I think we could go with cream. Let's do cream. Okay. So with the cream, we're going to go ahead and cut out just a few pieces. There we go. Hang onto this tape so I can reuse it to put it back together again. You only need a little bit. You don't need a lot of this. So you're going to have it folded in half, and this part here is what's going to be sticking out. So you want it to be at least that big. Let's see. So a half an inch, so plus a quarter is 0.75. So you got 3/4 here. Okay. So I'm just going to unfold that one, and put it up here, and use that one as a template to cut the rest. You're just going to need 4 of them. And one more. There we go. Okay, got 4 of those. Now we could take our tape, put this back where it was. Okay. Now you're going to need your Fabri-Tac. It's great for fabric and paper. And you're going to fold these in half and glue them onto your paper. Try to center it as best as you can. Nobody's perfect. Just go with what you know. Try to fold that over, leaving that little bit for a pull tab up. And that's what it should look like when you're done. So we'll do it again. A little bit of glue. On this side. This dries pretty quick, but you still have a little wiggle room when you're playing around with this. And the opposite side. Fold that over. it down. And our last one. There we go. Now we have our pull tabs, which are ribbons. Excuse me. Alright, now we can go ahead and put our paper on our tags. So let's do that. I did a front and a back. It's pretty. I didn't ink these up before I glued them, but inking will go quick. Alright, let's start with this one. There we go, and that covers that ribbon right up. And we'll do the same for the next side. This is a chocolate brown. I think it's so pretty, and it goes with that teal really well. Okay, and that is your tag. So cute. This one, the glue didn't go all the way around, so I'm going to have to add glue here. Okay. And ink. There we go. Do the same on the other side. This one has a little flower on it. Cute little tags, especially with our little pull tabs. So cute. Go ahead and put this one on, since it's the last one on that sheet. Sticky, sticky. Got another one with a flower and an apple. Well, part of an apple anyway. And we'll do the other side. And that one. And our last one. Okay. All right, that is all of our tags. We have the teal up front and the chocolate in the back. So cute. Those are our tags. Now we have our pockets and our flips. Let me put this away. Oh. Okay. We are going to need that. I think. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's pick out our numbers. So we have on top, we're going to have these flowers. And that's going to go on these guys. These guys. Go with number 1. Pretty. Then number 2. Three. And last but not least, number 4. Okay, that's our front. Now we have our inside. Let's see if I cut them correctly. So it's 3 and 3. 2 and 1. So we're going to have 1 is going to be at the bottom. The green is going to be at the bottom. Yeah. I love that green. And then 2 is going to also be green. Or maybe I should do red, green, red, green. Let's do that. So 2 is going to be red at the bottom and green at the top. like that. And this is the opposites, inside flip. Green over here. Like a little puzzle. One, our other red. Yep, 1, 2. All right, you see why we used fabric for our tag, because slide a tag in here. Loosen that pocket up. So slide that in. Oop. And this right here should be able to bend and be flexible. That's your pull tab. So you want it to bend and be flexible. That's why you put that fabric on there. Of course, you don't want the tag to be this tight either. I don't know why it's so tight. Do the top and the bottom. Try to loosen that back up. Well, now I can't get it out. Alright, well, I will get it out, and I'm going to have to cut it down, which means I'm going to have to cut all of them down so they're not this tight. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I got that all fixed. Let me give you the new measurements for these. They are 2.5 by 3 3/4. So 2.5 by 3 3/4 for your tags. And that just slides right on in. So we were off to these two here. Move our tape backing. And here we had green, red, and then this one should be red, green. So we'll have red and green. Right up to the score line, about 1/8 of an inch away. You should be good. I'm going to put red on this side. Okay. With this glitter on here, you have to be careful when you're burnishing, because you don't want to scrape that glitter off. So make sure you have something rounded that doesn't scrape. Okay. And our last two. our red one. I love it. Let's put our last two tags in. They go right in nice and smooth with that new measurement. Voila. Now if you want, you could decorate it with some corners here and here. I can show you the corners I'm talking about. You can get these on eBay for pennies on the dollar. Just type in bronze corners, and these should pop up for you. If I can get my little doohickey open. Let me see. So these are the bronze corners. And you could put one here and then one here, which is what I will probably do. On each of these. Like that. Like so. Like so. Oh, wrong way. These are very adjustable, so don't panic if it has a bend in it. And here the same. This is what they look like in silver. And another one here. So that's what we're going to do. That way people can put in a photo here, here, and here. I think that looks nice. Now you can also leave it plain. It's up to you, but this to me is very decorative, and I like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this page. We got our flips, we got our pockets, we had some fun. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.